Rock Nation is after everybody. And they're trying to set a precedent that if you talk about their artists, the people that they got money invested in, you want to defame their artists, they're coming after you. They're coming after us YouTubers and those of us that have an opinion, right? We saw what happened with Tasha K and Cardi B, where she have a $4 billion judgment. There's other YouTubers and social media people that's been dragged into court because of their opinions or things that they were reporting on these athletes and entertainers. Well, now Rock Nation, we know that they was going after this smaller YouTuber Milagro, Nikki, Meg The Stallion. Megan The Stallion was going after her with Rock Nation, and they've been dragging her in and out of court, knowing that they won't get any type of money from her. But what they're trying to do, they subpoena DJ Akademiks to a deposition to show up. So he showed up the first time, and they was asking him all kinds of questions that had nothing to do with what he was there for. They was asking him a whole bunch of stuff to the point where, I mean, it was just ridiculous, right? So now he's been subpoenaed for a second time, right? And brought in. And Nicki Minaj, she's been going after Rock Nation for some time now, really calling him out. But DJ Akademiks, them having him up there, he started to really voice his opinion because the last time that they brought him up there, he recorded everything and he showed it to us. And he was saying like, yo, they asking me a whole bunch of weird stuff. And he been saying that Rock Nation been trying to take him down for some time now. But he went online and he said, just did my second Rock Nation Meg Thee Stallion deposition. That law firm wasting Jay-Z money. This time they tried to act right. They tried to act right. No more Nicki and Drake questions. Shout out to the Jersey federal judge keeping Rock Nation in line. They harassing real N-words. I believe Nicki, right? Then he said Rock Nation and Meg had to spend over 150K on all the deposition with me. They got 10 lawyers on there watching, taking notes for the first time. The first time and don't want to talk about Milagro or Meg. LOL. They wanted Drake and Nicki. LOL. Who funding this? Math ain't making sense. Ain't no way they think they getting millions from Milagro. So why spend hundreds of thousands to ask stupid questions about ninjas? My thought, they got a multi-million-dollar budget for attorneys to bully anybody who speak against them to try to silence them. Now, he said all this, and Megan Thee Stallion, she had her theory as to what was going on, and she explained by saying this.
You are asking logical questions and expecting logical answers. However, there is nothing logical in a game, okay? There's nothing logical in these games. You understand? You are in a game that you never signed up to play. The people that are doing this are using you as a part of the game as just another distraction to the docket. You see, a bunch of staged court cases, staged, depositions. You see, the things that you are doing that you thought they wouldn't think that you would do, they did know that you would do that. That's why they're doing what they're doing. They want you to go on the internet and scream about them. Anything but anything but for the people to pay attention to them dockets. You see, the questions that you're asking are logical, but only if this were in a logical frequency. You are just a part of this game that those people are currently playing. They need the loudest voices to be irritated at the same time to get on social media to drown out the docket. They need to distract you. They need to distract my fans to drown out the docket.
Nicki Minaj is trying to convey a message, but the one thing about her is I just wish she stopped being so effing immature and just talk. Like, stop talking like that. Like, it's just like all these people are weirdos. And that's why I tell you, don't follow these athletes, entertainers, these executives. They all weirdos, right? But she's basically telling Act that they're trying to run interference. They like when you say that you're scared of Rock Nation and you say you're not messing with them and all that kind of stuff, because it drives fear in other people from basically trying to run interference and talk about them, right? And it allows them to keep doing all the wicked stuff that they're doing, right? So she's saying that's what they want you to. That's what they want to do. They're going to drag you back in. If they drag you back in for the second deposition, they don't care nothing about Megan Thee Stallion. They're trying to drown out the docket. Now the docket she's talking about is Desiree Perez and her daughter Damari Perez, who she put the feds, was tapping phones, was doing all kinds of illegal stuff because her daughter was blowing the whistle on her. And she tried to say that her daughter was, she basically put her in like an insane asylum. Her daughter was losing her mind, and they struck down the video that I put up because I put Desiree's picture up. Anybody that got anything bad to say about them, they coming after them. And they was using all kinds of outlets that they can use at their disposal, which was illegal, to take people down. So Megan is saying they're coming after that docket, and they want to drown out all the other stuff, man. So by the time anybody get to court, it falls off because nobody's talking about it no more. So this is what Megan trying to say, but she talked like she's auditioning for Cinderella or something. Like I can't listen to her. Like if I was an executive, there's no way you come in my office talking like that. Like come on, at your age, like come on, man, it's embarrassing. Right? But let's look at what the news was saying with the situation with Holly, with Desiree's daughter, Damore. Right? Damore, check this out.
Prevent me from making it wrong.
The incident started on March 27th of last year.
So legally, I can't go home.
No.
Why?
Body camera video shows Broward Sheriff's deputies met on the side of the road in Dania Beach.
Hello. How's it going? How's it going?
By this man.
I'm waiting for a car to go by. There's a girl driving it. She's like a kind of mentally unstable person.
BSO has not responded to inquiries about who called the deputies there, but it appears they're taking direction from the man in the gray t-shirt.
She's heading over here right now. You need her or? Yes, they have a GPS on her.
He asks deputies to follow him to a nearby parking lot once she arrives.
I have a doctor, Dr. Boba from Holly Memorial Hospital, who's over there right now waiting for her to show up, and he's going to fake her out.
And when I showed up, it obviously was not an estimate.
Damore Hadley says she was lured to that parking lot by someone posing as a potential client for the landscaping company she runs with her then boyfriend, now husband. But according to her lawsuit, when she showed up, she was approached by several people.
We're going to take her.
Including Dr. Daniel Bober, the chief of psychiatry at Memorial Regional Hospital, who also runs a private practice and has been featured as a mental health expert on media outlets, including NBC6.
I already knew I had intuition. Something is not right here.
Deputies also had questions for those present, at least at first.
Who are you guys?
So we're a mobile crisis team working with Dr. Boba from Holly Memorial Hospital.
Okay.
Memorial Healthcare tells us there is no mobile crisis team affiliated with the hospital.
When you are a big YouTuber, because social media is the new TV, and this is the way that we disseminate our message and get our message out there. So somebody like DJ Akademiks is a big guy, big on social media. They tune in to see him from everywhere. So Rock Nation is paying close attention to what he's talking about. So then they're going to bring him in. They're going to keep bringing him in for the Megan Thee Stallion situation because they want him to talk about that. They don't want him talking about the Desiree Perez and Damore Holly situation, her daughter, who is alleging that she snatched off the streets with law enforcement and a doctor. And there's a pending lawsuit going here, right? There's a lawsuit. They don't want him talking about that. So any distraction or anything they can do to run interference, they're going to do it. And that's what Megan Thee Stallion was alluding to when she was saying this.
Because when Nikki says that, and I'm telling you, without looking at anything, I'm reacting live. Y'all can click the whole thing. It's not like I'm researching. As she's talking about distraction. And we want the loudest voice. And I would guess, like, and suppose maybe I'm one of the loudest voices. Maybe, I don't know. They want them to speak about certain things that could be a distraction. And usually I would say, nah, you're full of shit. Except, I want to keep going back to my first deposition with Rock Nation, where the moment that I told people what they were attempting to do to me, their lawyer said, tell Desiree this. And that was shocking. And what I took from that, honestly, was, oh, they're trying to sue me. They're trying to build some shit up. But maybe, I don't know. And again, I'm shooting from the hip here. Maybe as what Nikki's saying, no, they're involving you because they know you are a nigga who's gonna say everything online, and you are someone who could easily try to bring the conversation elsewhere while they still do other things subvertly. That's what I have to believe. Do you understand? Do I have to repeat it again? I will. In my perspective, what Nikki just said, it made slightly sense when she says they're not that surprised that you're running your mouth. Because, yo, chat, I'm gonna keep it a beat with you. Yo, you know when there's some people on Twitter like, yo, Ak, you're editing your tweet mad times. I wrote those tweets driving away from the courthouse. Bro, you know, yo, you can't do nothing to Akademiks in secret, bro. I'm not gonna wait till I couldn't even wait till I get to the crib, bro. Nigga, go look at my story on Instagram. I drove past the police tweeting, my nigga. Like, I'm gonna let everybody know. World know. So that's why I was shocked. I'm like, if they know who I am, and then I seen there was a tweet that said, tell Desiree, are they scared that I'm gonna bring it to the public, or maybe it's within their plan that Akademiks is gonna bring certain things to the public? I can't tell. I really don't know.
And see, people don't use their brain. So they brought you in for that first deposition, and they knew that you was going to record everything. They knew that you was going to put everything out there. A lot of these big YouTubers, they don't keep secrets. They document everything because it's worth money to them, right? But if you notice, when you started to record and document everything, they didn't care. They even brought you in for a second deposition because this is what they want you to do. They want you to put this stuff out there so that way you're not reporting on the other situation, because of the platform that you have and the influence, the long reach that you have, DJ Akademiks. So they don't want you talking about Desiree Perez and the situation with her daughter and all the illegal things that she did. That's not what they want you talking about. This Megan Thee Stallion stuff, oh yeah, you can talk about this all day. We don't care. This ain't a big deal. We'll even bring you in again and do anything we can do to run interference with, as though you're not running your mouth about the things that we don't want you running your mouth about, right? And he really thought that he was doing something. He really thought that he was exposing them, and he was wrong. Check it out.
I told him I wouldn't be on my phone while I'm answering questions, but these lawyers, they couldn't either hold their bladder or they all needed food. I think somebody did number 2 or something while we were doing it. They're like, yo, we need some more time. We got to go to the bathroom. I'm like, damn, yo, what y'all got in the cafeteria up there at the Rock Nation lawyer offices? They couldn't hold their bladders, break after break after break. So on one of the breaks, I posted, yo, they're asking me crazy shit up in here about Drake, everybody. Listen, I'm going to snitch. I'm going to tell the world. Look what she says. And this is where I realized we got you. Y'all are liars. Tell Des. If you're the lawyer for Megan Pete, why would you need to tell Des? Who's Des? The only Des that I know, and I could be wrong, Desiree Perez, the co-founder and chief executive officer of Rock Nation. So you did this. So with y'all sitting there with me for 7 hours claiming that y'all had zero affiliation, and that, yes, even if y'all did represent Rock Nation, this is a Meg Thee Stallion thing. My conduct in that deposition, y'all are in an internal chat reporting, go tell Rock Nation CEO this. Akademiks is posting about the deposition. Come on, gang. Come on. When I tell y'all that Rock Nation, Desiree Perez, in my belief, is lining the whole industry up, and everything, even the Meg Thee Stallion, the Halle Baileys of the world, if you connect it to Rock Nation, trust me, they're cooking up some type of poisonous secret sauce to get your ass. Y'all think I'm lying? Well, here it is in 4K. The lawyers of Megan Thee Stallion, because I posted a story saying, yo, I'm in this deposition, they're asking about Drake. She says, tell Des. I said he couldn't get to the end of the depot without posting about it.
So, you know, Akademiks is trying to find out more information about that docket because now he's figuring it out. Like, they're playing you. They're spending a lot of money. They're spending a lot of money to draw you into something that they want you to talk about, so that way you don't talk about the things they don't want you to talk about. And now he's starting to catch up to that. So he's been asking information about that docket that he can report. He's trying to figure out what is it that what is it that they're trying to actually hide that I can really go after now and go at Rock Nation. This is, I guess, what he's trying to do. But y'all gotta let me know what y'all think. What's your opinion on the situation with DJ Akademiks? Do you think he should go after Rock Nation, or should he stand down? Or should he stand down? Let me know what y'all think, man. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. And remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.